Welcome to Rewind and Explore, the channel that takes you on an epic journey through the annals of history. From ancient civilizations to modern revolutions, we're here to uncover the captivating stories, forgotten tales, and pivotal moments that have shaped our world. So, if you're ready to dive into the rich tapestry of human history, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and join the community of fellow time travelers. 10-cent beer night. The city of Cleveland faced significant challenges in the late 1960s and early 1970s, including economic struggles, urban decay, and the river that flowed through the city actually catching on fire due to pollution. On top of all of this, the Cleveland Indians were the worst team in the league. Needless to say, they were barely able to break the 3,000 attendance mark per game. The city's manufacturing sector experienced a decline, so the unemployment rate was sky-high, leaving many factory workers laid off. Understanding these factors is vital in comprehending the challenges faced by the organization and the city to put on such a doomed promotion like this. In June 1974, a promotional event called 10-Cent Beer Night took place at Cleveland Municipal Stadium with the Cleveland Indians and newfound rivals the Texas Rangers. The idea was to offer fans 12-ounce beers for only 10 cents, hoping to boost attendance. It sounds insane, 10 cents for a beer, but Cleveland had some rules. Only 6 beers could be ordered at a time. Promoters figured the attendance would be similar to previous games, and they did not properly staff security for the event, only hiring 50 security staff for the night. The stadium had sold out within hours of ticket sales, boasting a crowd of 25,000 fans ready to blow off some steam. With no better way to spend $1 in 1974 than a ticket for 50 cents and 50 cents for 5 beers. One fan was later quoted saying, "I only had $2 in my pocket, you do the math." The place was an absolute powder keg when the players took to the field. As the discounted beer flowed freely, fans quickly became intoxicated, fueling an atmosphere of rowdiness and aggression. Within the second inning, a middle-aged woman had run out onto the field and flashed the crowd, as well as attempted to kiss the head umpire. This prompted a long delay in the game. This further energized the crowd, prompting even more debauchery. By the fourth inning, after the Indians had hit a home run, a fully nude man had hopped the fence and began sprinting around the outfield. Early in the game, Cleveland's Laron Lee hit a line drive into the stomach of Rangers pitcher Ferguson Jenkins, after which Jenkins dropped to the ground. Fans in the upper deck of the stadium cheered, then chanted, "Hit 'em again, hit 'em again, harder, harder." The situation rapidly deteriorated when fans overran the beer carts, grabbing as much alcohol as they could carry. The excessive consumption of alcohol only heightened the tension in the stadium, fights breaking out in the stands. The Rangers quickly took a 5-1 lead. Fans began throwing objects onto the field, disrupting the game. The announcer had to make an announcement not to throw things onto the field. This only encouraged the disorderly fans to cause an avalanche of trash and beer to be thrown onto the field. To make matters worse, some fans launched bottle rockets into the player dugouts. After the Indians had tied the game, a 19-year-old fan named Terry Yurkic ran onto the field and attempted to steal Texas outfielder Jeff Burroughs' cap. Burroughs stumbled while confronting Yurkic. Thinking that Burroughs had been attacked, Texas manager Billy Martin and his players ran onto the field, some with bats. A large number of intoxicated fans armed with knives, chains, and clubs fashioned from portions of stadium seats that they had torn apart, surged onto the field. And others hurled bottles from the stands. 200 fans surrounded the 25 Rangers, with more fans coming. Realizing that the Rangers' lives might be in danger, Cleveland manager Ken Aspermont ordered his players to grab bats and help the Rangers, attacking the team's fans in the process. Rioters began throwing steel folding chairs, and Cleveland relief pitcher Tom Hilgendorf was hit in the head by one of them. Hargrove, after subduing one rioter in a fistfight, had to fight another on his way back to the Texas dugout. The two teams retreated off the field through the dugouts in groups, with players protecting each other. To regain control, tear gas was deployed to disperse the riotous crowd. Ultimately, the game was forfeited to the Texas Rangers due to the dangerous environment created by the rioting fans. All of this transpired as "Take Me Out to the Ball Game" played over the loudspeaker. As the dust settled, the night had finished with 9 arrests, 19 streakers, an unknown amount of injuries, a stadium ripped apart, and all of the 3 bases stolen never to be returned. This infamous incident served as a stark reminder of the potential consequences of combining excessive alcohol consumption with a sports event. It highlighted the importance of maintaining a safe and respectful environment for all attendees. As a result, the 10-cent beer night promotion had sold 60,000 cups of beer. However, this is only the counted numbers, and after the 4th inning, the beer carts were all overrun. The night will forever leave behind a notorious legacy of a promotional event gone terribly wrong. Cleveland had not learned their lesson, and only 2 weeks later the promotion had been run again with much harsher rules, giving only 2 beers for 10 cents per customer. The stadium saw an attendance of roughly 41,000. If you've enjoyed this episode and found it fascinating, we would greatly appreciate your support. Please take a moment to hit that like button, leave a comment sharing your thoughts or questions, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Once again, thank you for joining us on this incredible historical adventure. We look forward to sharing many more captivating stories with you. Until next time, stay curious, keep exploring, and never stop discovering the wonders of our shared past.